Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? Woo! We are back. We are back for another week of KBBU behind the scenes. Listen, my name is Michelle Green, and this is the KBBU team. Say hello, team.
Hello,
Hey.
team.
Hello.
Oh, I know what you meant. Hello, team.
So, if this is your first time watching us, my name is Michelle Green. I'm the founder of Kingdom Builders Business University. And what do we do here? We help you, the elite entrepreneur. We actually help all entrepreneurs with tips on how to do business the right way. Tonight, we had a virtual class on the topic of the business culture. So, how does your business culture look? How are you conducting business as an entrepreneur? What does that look like? What does that feel like? And we had one of our great coaches, Mr. Preston Johnson, lead us in territory. Hey! Awesome, awesome. Yes, yes, Preston, you killed it. It was the bomb.com. It was everything. And I am so excited to go back and watch this again. Yes, I am. But I did a lot of talking. You did the talking. So we're going to let the coaches come in and share a little something, something. Doris had a lot that she wanted to say. So I'm going to go ahead and let her go first because you normally go first, Preston. So we're going to go ahead and let Doris go first this time. All right. Doris, what did you take away from tonight's class?
Well, I just say I took a lot away.
Good.
Especially the importance of um territory. And I would say starting with you, Michelle, when you talked about registering your domain. If you think about what a domain is and the importance of having that, um, it's really when I actually look at when I started off my business with even trying to understand, and I know most people out there, they just hear like, okay, you need to register a domain, but they don't understand really what that means. And the importance of having a domain is the very first step because it's easier. Number one, it's the first type of territory. When you think about the online world, is your own space, and it's easier and is more impact than having a physical thing when you're looking at a physical space.
Mm-hmm.
But with the online space is crucial, and it's easier for people to reach out and contact you. It's easier to get clientele and reach more geographic location in the sense of having a domain. So with that being said, is it's everything. And then we're looking at when you look at the other types of territory, um, for example, the market research.
Yes.
When I first started, I had no idea what I was doing because it's like, okay, we need I need to when I think about, and I believe this is where most people are, um, you think about, okay, market research, you're thinking about everything and everyone. Like, I don't know where to even start from. But market research is crucial because you don't want to put something out there and you don't know what's happening in your own space. You don't know
Oh,
what's happening in your community. And this
oh,
is something that is constantly, things are constantly changing. And the market, is getting hotter and hotter. If you think about it in the coaching space, now everybody know what a coach
yes.
is these
Yes.
days. Before then, it was like, huh? You a coach?
What is that?
You teach sport? You talking about
What's
football?
what sport?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
But now
Mm.
Yeah.
everybody is, everybody's now understanding what it means to be a consultant. So knowing your demographic, knowing um, your competitors, especially it helps with um, marketing yourself and knowing how to stand out. I think that was one of the things that stood out to me, Preston, with the presentation. And it's crucial how to, because in everything you have to identify what makes you unique, because we are all unique. And this
Yes.
is the fine line of really succeeding in business, and this is what it takes to succeed. So if you are not clear on those things, you are not going to move forward in your business. And this is why KBBU is important, is crucial, because you, when you come in an environment like this, you learn how to, you know, how to really navigate and what it means to the importance of having a territory, not just having, but understanding why.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it was overall, it was a great class.
It really was. I was so excited. Like, Preston, you got some feedback for Doris?
Yeah.
No? Yeah.
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 No, but like, no, she made you made some good points, Doris. It's like people. This hot Yoshi. I can't rock with you tonight. I'll tell you a thing off. But no, like the different research, the different like niche, like Judy right here. I'm looking at her. She said maybe the market is oversaturated in that territory. With the advent of the global access we got, I don't see any markets being too saturated. You know. So, but what you
But
said, it makes a good point. You have to separate yourself business wise. Like, why should I come to you? Right? What makes your consulting? What makes your business? What makes me want to reach out to you? And like, all y'all have it. Every last one of y'all have that ability to make people come to you. Makes people seek you out. Right? And it's a good feeling when you get that phone call. Hey, you were recommended to me. It's hard to
yes.
talk when you're smiling at the same time. You got to get your composure, girl. Okay, let me focus. Let me get about business, right? But no,
Right?
you have some good points, right?
Yeah,
That's
And
one
good.
I
thing I
don't care.
will say,
Uh huh.
one thing I will say, this just came to my mind. Your business is everything you do, there is something unique about you, and whether you realize it or not, and it's our duty to discover that. For example, for me, I have the passion for teaching
Hmm.
and learning. So in every aspect, whether I'm in operating in my business, because my business is me and my life, and my life is my business. So even when I'm not doing business, because I have learned this crucial, I have understand this now operating, because I also work in the ministry in church, at church. So part of my uniqueness is teaching. So I I bring that out in whatever it is that I'm doing. I just want
Yes.
to
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, I love this. So basically, what we're saying, everyone, is that when you think about your business, you're thinking about how to expand the space of where your influence, your business influence is going to reach. Preston talked about that tonight. And every single one of us had the opportunity to really get into the nitty gritty of how far we can allow our business to grow. Every single one of us, no matter what industry, no matter if it's just something that we are just doing on the side right now, or if we have an actual business form, which we'll be talking about that next week, everyone. But Even if you have a business formatted already, then that's still an opportunity for you to grow. It's always an opportunity for you to look at the spaces and even do some market research, which is nothing more than a comparison of what people are doing in your industry to see, what things do you need to add? What things do you want to take away? What things can you change or implement? You talked about change tonight, Preston and Territory. One of the things that we don't really agree with in our businesses is, changing a lot. Sometimes we just get stuck and stagnant, and then we're wondering why we can't grow and expand. Why aren't we that 6 and 7 figure earner yet? Because we don't want to maybe make any changes. Cornell, what's on your mind? What's on your heart over there?
Well, I was thinking more of what you was talking about, physical and virtual realm. You got to get your names lined up so you get known. Your phone numbers of your business and all that good stuff. You gotta have that squared away. Because I tell you, it'll get you known and it'll get you that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It got me 40,000 cash and 25,000 credit. So I'm just saying, when you got your paperwork straight and they looking at it, they like, this, this guy, he's for real.
Yes.
To get that money. For his territorial, I just want to hit on that a little bit too. Preston, you did a great job, man.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're my leader. So, one of the important things about territory, when it comes to territory, you gotta, whoa, whoa, I got my boots on the ground. You gotta put these boots on the ground. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show yourself physically.
Wait, where my fan at? Where my fan at?
In the you gotta be everywhere. That means you gotta show yourself. You know what I'm saying? Let the people see you out there doing advertising, all that good stuff. You gotta be there because that'll get people scratching their heads like, hey, I keep hearing about this. I keep seeing this. I keep seeing this guy walking down the street. I keep seeing all these commercials or whatnot. That'll get them thinking, maybe I need to try his product, see what he got. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there. I did have another one, but I don't want to take too much of your time. But if maybe if Shell can get back to me, we can I can express on it a little bit.
All right now, singer. We got a gospel choir going on.
Music director. That's our music director. That's our music director. That's our music director.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cordell. That was a shocker. I wasn't ready. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this tonight. Okay. Awesome. All right, Dr. Tina, you got something that you want to share right quick.
Preston, you did a fantastic job tonight on
Making me blush.
on territory. Um, but basically, in harmony with everybody who have already spoken. Territory is really important, but I know for me, when I first started my business, that was not necessarily something that I thought about.
Right.
I was just so caught up in the whole vision, the concept, what gifts God blessed me with that I could use to help other people, but I wasn't necessarily thinking of a physical territory location, nor was I thinking of the people themselves being a territory. And so listening to Preston tonight, it broadened my perspective on territory in general, and I did not see how territory correlated so great with sales. I know he was trying his hardest not to go into sales tonight. He was trying so hard. He was trying so hard. But but when it goes together, it goes together. Um, so just seeing how he was able to pull together the clarity of what territory is, bringing it out with people, and also showing that world map because I'm very visual. So
Yes.
the map really brought the point home. And so what I would say for business owners in general is that, okay, you have the vision, you wrote it down, you made it plain, you're working on your business plan, but have you yet considered your territory, both virtual, meaning the people who are only going to connect with you from a digital standpoint, and then the people who are going to connect with you physically in person. They can touch you, you can touch them, meaning maybe you go to events, maybe you have a brick and mortar. um, are you going to start just from your local territory within a certain mile radius, or do you have the intention to go global? And if you do, can you handle it? Can you manage those many people? So um, anyway, that's pretty much what I thought about with territory, with how he explained everything. So, and I love the scripture he used in Numbers about the donkey. so,
We were wearing that donkey out. Get your butt
yeah, about the donkey. So anyway, I think he did a fantastic job,
Yes.
going in harmony with what you had already said, Michelle, and driving the point home that we as business owners have to really sit down and consider the territory. And I
Yeah.
don't think most of us do that. I know
I
I
know.
did.
I didn't either. I don't think any of us did. Did y'all? Like for real, for real. That's a really great point, Dr. Cena. Thank you so much for your feedback from tonight. I appreciate that. Yeah, so when we think about like our original process, that's a really good thing to think about or consider for those who are new entrepreneurs out there, or those that may be, looking at their business again for a second go round, to think about like, what am I missing? Why haven't I gotten to the level that I want to grow to? If you think about that territory, is your business in a space where your clientele actually is? I got a text. It's so wild because I got a text. You were talking about Netta's Nails. Hey, Sonetta out there. We shouting out your business again. We talked
Yeah,
about
we
you in
are.
class tonight. And hey, Kenyatta and Miss Judy. Hey, everybody that's watching. Thank y'all for watching. But I actually received a message right after class that someone was just telling us that Sonetta in her business has communicated with her, another KBBU student, Miss Vanessa, graduate from the the fall summer class. She was just saying that she has a lot of people who want to get their nails done in her area, and they just connected. So I was
Nice.
like, oh my God, we just finished
Nice.
talking about territory. So that is crazy how I got that message and it was about the same subject matter. So is your business actually in a place where your clientele would be? Or are you someone that has a business that caters to the beach area, but you live in a cold location? Oh, that's something to think about. Are you in the Midwest where there's a lot of storms and stuff, and your business is about like yours traveling, Preston? Traveling to these beautiful locations, but you're stuck or confined to a place that's like a drought, like Oklahoma. Okay. So
Not
those are
Tornado Alley. Not that.
yeah, those are things that we got to start considering, because that really can make or break the difference of us being able to reach the masses as a business owner. All right, Dr. Mary, can you give us some feedback on what you got from tonight's class?
Yes, I remember the message someone said that, maybe the market is too saturated, but this is why what you do is just so important, because it adds such depth to it. When you think that I came from the business background, but the stuff here at KBBU, I'm like, what the world? I mean, mean, it's a lot of stuff that I hadn't heard, and now the ability to go back and apply that to my business, it gives me more depth and add such value to what. And now I just don't have it from the business perspective. I'm getting it from the kingdom perspective as well. And so tonight, Mr. Preston, man, I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, the way he broke that all the way down. And when you think that, okay, I've done enough, now it's so much more to discover so that the market doesn't saturate, it doesn't dry up. And like Doris said, there is something about the way we do the culture of your own business. It changes everything. Now we make people want to come back. We attract those people. And so, I mean, kingdom business, man, it's everybody business. And I'm excited. I mean, just to even go back and redo some things, the depth was just so profound. It was so profound. That's why you need to be in this course. That's why every business owner, because originally before I came from business and I was like, okay, cool. You know how you go through stuff and you've heard that before until I got here. I was like, what? Wait a minute. I hadn't heard that before. And it just adds such value to what you do as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, and how deep that this thing runs here. So yeah, KBB is the way to go. That was good.
Thank you so much. Yes, Preston, it was fire. I love how you broke down that chart too. Like y'all were saying, like when you showed that map, and for us to understand that things are not just a exact fit like a puzzle piece, it's not like a hand and glove, and just to think of it from the air traffic waves, like that was like mind blowing. I was like, what in the world? I'm like, you, Dr. Mary, I'm learning something. I'm the teacher. Hello. I'm the head teacher, and I'm learning over here. But I already knew God was going to do that tonight. So I'm just so grateful for each of you and all the things that y'all are getting ready to bring to the table. But tonight it was a really good class, Preston. I appreciate you putting that effort into it. Even when we were going over everything in the practice, I was like, man, I'm ready to talk about this right now. Let's go break this down. I got really excited.
That practice was fun.
Yes. So thank you, Dr. Mary. Thank you, Dr. Tina. Thank you. And last but not least, out of our coaches, we're going to have Coach Yoshi speak on what his perspective takeaway was from tonight's class.
Let's see. One of the ways I could describe Preston teaching tonight made me think about the great Will Smith and what he said. He said, keep my course name out your mouth. Keep me and Dr. Tina course name out your mouth. I don't hear no sales. I don't hear nothing with no air. And you got PowerPoint stuff. The disrespect. You stay on your side of your territory. Take your own word.
We're trying to, man.
Stay in your lane and don't be over here talking about sales.
I was flying my kite and went over the fence. I was trying to go get it.
Nah, it's gone. It's in the yard with the dogs. You gotta let that be. Get you another one, bro. Don't come over
here. He didn't stole Patron.
Come over here with PowerPoints and definitions and scriptures and red print so we can know Christ talking. We don't know you doing too much. But nah, brother. I literally take my hat off for you. I got to do rag on though. But I take my hat off to you know. You know what I'm saying? You did a great job on the thing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It was amazing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what stood out to me the most is two things. It's like, and it makes me think about, like, when you think about territory, you think about conquer, you think about land. I'm a big, like, history nerd. I love, like, kings and even, like, hear about stories of different things going to different places. So when I think about the territory of it, it kind of hit me more about Israel leaving Egypt. Because it's two types of sides of a territory teaching that you taught tonight that comes out. The first part is not being prepared to go into a larger territory. So the Israelites couldn't, the father kept them from going into the territory because he said, right now, because of the beasts in the land, the woods, the fields, and everything, y'all are not large enough to maintain what I got my promise for you. So let me prepare y'all. So he prepared them as they traveling and they going through and everything, getting them prepared as they multiply, as they expanded, as they got bigger and they got grew. Then he was getting them prepared to go into the promised land. So I think it's big for us to understand what is ahead of us to be able to be prepared to walk into a larger territory. Then it comes to the other part, what the Israelites were messed up on. After there was the fear. After they was large enough to go into the territory, they looked in the territory, they sent their spies out, and they saw them giants walking around over there. Everyone was scared but Joshua and Caleb. And because of that, they never got to walk into their promised land. Because of the fear and the doubt that they did, they said we never fear. So when we prepare ourselves for the battle to take over different lands to go into these territories. And then when we get ready to be prepared, it doesn't matter. I'm not scared of Mr. Sparky. He a giant. You know what I'm saying? He got thousands of trucks and all that. But let there be like, we gonna make America great one light bulb at a time. I don't care about a spark plug.
Light them up, baby. Light them up.
What David say? I ain't scared of no stiff neck Philistine, uncircumcised Philistine. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no stiff neck electricians. You know what I'm saying? They working on whatever. I'm working on anointing. My stuff is a little bit different because I got that faith and I got that belief. Like I don't care how tall that giant is in that land. That's my land. If my father say that's my territory, then it's mine. Can't no man take away nothing that the father give me but myself. You know what I mean? And that's only because of doubt and unbelief. So when we come on territory, we got to remember this is kingdom building. So as a king looking into new territory, going into new territory, they stand bold because why? They are expanding their kingdom to look for the future of their generation and go on that part. Sometimes you got to go to war. Sometimes you make treaties in peace. Sometimes you compromise. You look at the other companies out there. You might network and you might link with the other business out there. You know what I'm saying? That's a treaty for that territory. So now y'all both eating on the situations of that territory because there's money out here. Sometimes you got to look at a person who's being not appreciative and not being responsible to what the father gave them. They neglected. Some of these companies get so big, their customer service go all the way down. Now you got a new territory to step up in there. You in there like Mr. Jody. You know what I'm saying? You knocking on the door. Like, how y'all doing over here? How y'all feeling over here? You know what I mean? Because like we got to take advantage. So I took a lot out of that point. It made me, you know what I'm saying, get me more crunk and more hungry for it. You know what I mean? And it made me look at it and I realized because there's so many different levels of lanes that I can go into in my territory. You know what I mean? It's new places, new things go out there. Sometimes we get so comfortable in the place that we at. You know what I'm saying? But it's time for us to expand. You got to make that yard a little bigger. A fish only going to get big as his fish tank. Why you think whales swim in oceans?
Oh.
Bars.
Mic drop. Mic drop. Mic drop.
I mean, you know, I told he be throwing me them no look passes. I'm finna grab the mug and dunk it. What you just said, like in your case, there, Mr. Coach Yoshi, like you say, the light is going to shine bright. It's going to be big because, like you say, all that terrible customer service for the big boys. They're gonna say, "Hey, my friend over there, let there be light. Because of your customer service, because of who you are, they're gonna say, go to him, right?
That's right.
You know, if he treating you bad, go talk to him, right? Next thing you know, your percentage is going up, your light shining brighter, and they light starting to dim. Then they're gonna be like, hey, what are you doing over there? They either come at you, like I said, one or two ways. They're gonna come with you to align with you, or they're gonna come to try to confront you, right? Either way, it's gonna be an affirmation, it's gonna be a confirmation of what's going on to them and to you, right? And what Doris said earlier, no, I'm sorry, Michelle, you said that about Netta, word of mouth. That's territorial progression, word of mouth, right? You want to see your territory multiply, like, you know, we call that the residual side. You want to see the work you put in keep on working for you, like you say, the customer service, the quality product, people will start talking. People will start, putting you out there, right?
Yes.
So it all comes that's how the territory goes, right? You know.
And speaking of territory, and then Cornell, I'm gonna come back around to you in just a minute and let you say your piece. I did not forget. But I want to say that we want to just share with the audience what y'all do at Kbbu. Can we just go around the room and talk about this territorial influence that we actually have here at Kbbu? So let's start with Doris, since she was the first one that talked. Can you just tell everybody, like, what do you do at KBBU?
Yes, so at KBBU, I'm a coach. I assist with business setup. I'm over on the business registration part, um, helping the students with registration, especially setting up their articles. I work with the Secretary of State in my state. I'm currently in the state of Iowa. So it's something that I actually love doing. And yeah.
That's so good. Thank you so much, Doris. And she has her own business, Platinum Solution
Solution consultant. Yes.
Consulting, where
Yes.
she helps people on the side. So you see, Yoshi was just talking about how we all collab, and Preston and all of us, the different ways that we can expand our territory. Territory should not just be expanded through our business. When we look at it from a kingdom perspective, it's everybody's business. It's all of us. It's one. All right, so I'm gonna be quiet. All right, let's go with who was next? Cornell.
Yeah,
What do you do at KBBU?
I'm a business management, business life coach. I'm going to be teaching about systems that we can use to assist our businesses, and also what we go through our lives, being a business person. And that's about it.
Yes.
I'm here to help. I'm here to assist. If you're talking about, if you come to KBBU, you want you're saying in your mind you want your stuff set up like a professional. When you come to KBU, you're that's the first day you're going to be a professional. We don't want your stuff to look like you're a professional off the muscle. So that just making that choice of coming to KBBU, you'll be a professional. We're gonna do you right.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Coach Cornell. He is gonna bring that management. Boy, I tell you, them two, Preston and Cornell, they got a history. So y'all can only imagine if we was blown away with Preston tonight. Wait till we get to that other end. All right, all of y'all. I'm so excited this term because all of y'all teaching, every single one of y'all like this is fire. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead, Dr. Tina. What do you bring to the table at KBBU?
Well, I bring to the table marketing and media.
Hey,
All right. So that's what I teach, and I don't teach it alone. I am the only fortunate coach that have a partner, Coach Yoshi. So we so we teach it together. So I'm happy about that. I don't have to do it by myself. All right.
hey.
So I'm very excited about that, helping you get your virtual presence together in regards to media and marketing. And my business is CTR Media Network. We are a TV and podcast distribution streaming company. And in a simple form, what we do is turn your expertise into a TV show or podcast. And if you don't want to have a podcast, we can actually put you on podcast shows to be interviewed. And we also advertise, so we can do press releases, blogs, put you in magazines, the thing that gets you visible. Within
Yes.
any territory, we can place you within any territory that you want to be in because we reach 350 million households and we're currently in 140 countries.
Woo! That is
Ter-
amazing. So y'all talking about expansion? Y'all talking
Territory is
about
out there.
increase? Y'all
There it
talking
is.
about territory takeover? Y'all talking about
Mm-hmm.
dominion? Come on now. It's all right here, KBBU. It's all
Mhm.
right here. This is a place to be. All right, thank you, Dr. Tina. I appreciate that. All right, next up, who was next? Was it Preston? Go ahead.
Hey there.
What do you bring to KBBU? I think they already know, but we're gonna
Yeah. Besides moral support and comic relief, I am the owner operator of Vibrant Vacations Travel and Concierge Service, and I'm also, as you see tonight, I am the territories coach. And had a great session tonight. I think that earlier today I was kind of nervous. I was like, am I sick? Now I was like, I had that anticipation built up. I was like, ooh, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. I'm looking at the clock all day. 5 minutes was like, I kept looking at the clock. Okay, I'm almost there, almost there, right? So I appreciate you all, giving me the opportunity to come in here and make a difference. And if you're out here watching, you're out here window shopping, all right? Come on in here, all right? You see all this nice territory out there. When they say the grass is green on the other side, yeah, it is. We over here making it happen. Come on through. Join up with KBBU. I had a little rhyme right there, and we're gonna help you see it through, all right? So that's what we're doing here, all right? And like I always say, eventually is not a day of the week. Stop saying you eventually gonna come up in here, all right? Pick a day and go for it. Okay?
I love it. I love it. All right. Thank you so much, Preston. All right. Next up, Miss Dr. Mary. Let's go.
Woohoo! I'm telling you, if you're thinking long, you're thinking wrong. You need to get in the building, get in here so that you can take the territory. The thing is, we have to make sure it's done correctly so we can take what properly belongs to us. I bring grant writing here.
Wait. For all the people who over here like, how I'm gonna get a grant? What's gonna happen? I don't know. I need money for my business.
Yeah.
All of this, yada yada yada. Say that one more again so they can hear it in the back.
So after Michelle, you should be ready. You should be ready for me. I'm telling you, because when I say she put it down, she put it down. You got to pick it up. You got to pick it up. And after that, you'll be ready for grant writing. I bring what you need to have in that grant. How to write. Writing is truly a gift from God for me. Not only do I do grants, I do books as well. So I already know I'm not that good, but I know my father is. But I bring grant writing to the table. Getting your letter together, what you need to do, what you need to put in there. Because grants is always about what can you do for your community, build your community. But they have all kind of money available, and it's just waiting on us to get our territory together.
Come on now. I love it. And what's the name of your company?
Which one? Oh, Dr. Mary Hancock Consulting. Dr. Mary Hancock Consulting. Yes.
That's correct. All right. Y'all see how all these territories is just colliding? They just colliding together. They like, what? These people got everything over here. That's how I work in the kingdom. And last but not least, come on, Coach Yoshi. What do you bring to the table at KBBU?
I am David Ruffman, and these are the Temptations. Ain't nobody come see Otis. I'm David Ruffman, and these are the Temptations. I'm Coach Yoshi. You know what I'm saying? And what I do is I bring the marketing and sales part. As Dr. Tina said, we divide it. We tag team on that. That's why we don't need a 3-person. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Preston. You teach territory. You know what I'm saying? Our stuff starts with S. We're sales and marketing. And marketing media, but that's what we do. So I teach you how to sell your business in different ways. Like I got a gift, I got a natural gift with just sales and showing people how to grow their business and sell it and everything. And I had a background in marketing as well, so it makes it perfect how being Dr. Tina, we collect together and everything. And that's one thing I love about everything about with KBBU, because like last week I called us what I call is Captain Planet, the Planeteers. We like the Planeteers because when all our powers combine, we're KBBU. You know what I mean? It's just like stones. Like we all each got great elements and great energy and everything as well on that part. So that's the beautifulness about this business because you won't just you're not getting it from one side of a point of view. We all come from different walks of life, and we all been given blessed at certain things that we're good at and we're great at. And then she went and got the best of the best. So you gotta understand, she went and got the best of the anointing, the Father, whoever he put on her heart, you know what I'm saying, to come in and for us to stand in our position. So you ain't got any geek out the street. You gotta be handy with the steel to be with this team. You know what I mean? We regulators out here. So you know we different levels out here at KBBU. And the last thing I wanted to say was I like that scripture right there that she posted, Joshua 1:3. I will give you every place where you set foot, and as I promised Moses. Like that's one of my favorite, but you got to read it to 1 through 7. I mean the 7. So I'm just gonna go for 3 and just hit the 7 real quick because I want y'all to hear everything that we're talking about, and you can hear what he's saying because this was the beginning of a business, kind of like Israel kingdom beginning. Joshua was coming forth and walking them into their new land and into their new territory and everything goes. So in the book of Joshua, this is the foundation of the kingdom of Israel. So this was the beginning of everything. This is even before they got their CEOs and everything in position and all that part. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to give y'all too much. I got to join the class. But here you go. It says, start at verse 3. And it says, every place on which the sole of your foot treads, I have given you, as I spoke to Moses. From the wilderness and the Lebanon, as far as the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and the great sea toward the going down of the sun is your border. See, Lion King stole that from my Bible when it say everything the light touches. So we're going to keep it going. And it says, no man is going to stand before you all the days of your life. I got chills. Did you hear that? What he said? He said, no man is going to stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I am with you. I do not fail you, nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, for you are to let the people inherit the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. Only be strong and very courageous, to guard, to do according to all the laws which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, so that you act wisely wherever you go. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that was like whenever I'm going down and I'm struggling and I'm facing stuff in life, my mama always said me, Joshua 1:7, like she know, Joshua 1, she was like, I ain't give you a spirit of fear. I give you a spirit to be courageous, be strong, be bold, be courageous, because his promises that he give you is there. So the point of it is, what's stopping you from going forth? If it's wisdom and understanding, we give you opportunity. Scan me right there. Call the number as you go on that part. If it's fear, then we'll pray with you. You know what I'm saying? If it's whatever the finance, whatever it be, we need to do a fish fry. We'll go out there on the side out there and make some plates and make things happen because this is kingdom mindset. And we understand that when everybody eats and grows, we able to grab larger territory. We can't grab bigger territory. Michelle got a vision where she want to go. She want buildings. We got everything going. All of us had that same energy in our heart. So she had to collect the people to go to expand the territory. If you so focused on yourself and you're selfish in your mindset and you don't have the mindset to build together, then you only going to be able to do as much as you can. You put your hand together, you only can hold so much water. But if we all come together, we can build a well. That's what I got to say on that part.
Woo! Come on now. You might as well just go ahead and take us on now. I feel like I'm back in class. Woo! Boy! Woo! I'm about in tears over here because I'm telling you, I'm thinking about the land that was promised to my mom before she passed. And now, I'm thinking about the responsibility that I have and the inheritance that I've received already and the things that, I never thought I would have a certain bedroom house. I never really thought about, God would allow me multiple properties to be able to house my family on. I never thought those things were going to be real for me, but it is really happening.
Hallelujah.
It's happening every day, and it can happen. If it's happening for me when I didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, then it can happen for you too.
Come on.
I'm telling y'all,
Hallelujah.
it can happen for you too. So y'all don't give up.
Michelle, what's our favorite scripture? Those who fear men set themselves up traps. but those who trust in the Father set them up on high. He just said, no man gonna stand in front of you. The only one can stand in front of you is the one Michael Jackson said, and that was the man in the mirror. And we ain't letting that happen today, baby. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah,
I won't leave out the sun today. I was hurt.
because
I
his
was
head
wet.
shaped
I've been
funny. He
wet,
ain't gonna
cold,
stand in front of
tired.
him neither.
I've been wet, cold, tired. Y'all done got me started. Y'all better come on. Music,
Oh my
music director.
God.
Now let's hear a
All
section from my
right.
music director.
Come on, Cornell. Come on, finish us off.
Be good. Be good.
You hear what? I thought you wanted to say something else.
Oh, no, I just wanted to talk on this Fujifilm. Fujifilm was built in Greenwood, South Carolina, some years back. They just like Preston was saying, the cameras, they wouldn't think of digital. They didn't go down that route. Fujifilm is one of the biggest buildings in, I'll say, that part of that state. And I'm telling you, they had to shut that building down because they didn't prepare for the future. They didn't see the changes that was evolving, and they got 1/3 of that building open now. I mean,
wow,
it's just a waste of money. And I'm thinking it costs them more to just let that sit down and then open up, but they ain't got nothing to put in there. So they got 1/3 of that building open, and it's sad. Sometimes you got to look, you got to prepare for the future. You got to see the changes. You got to go out there and look, and you got to see it for yourself, and you got to adapt to it. You just can't wait around and think this thing you're doing is going to last forever. You know what I'm saying?
that's good. That's some good stuff. Because
Mm-hmm.
successors are necessary because we only get to reign for a certain time period, y'all. And with that being said, we're going to close out. Thank you, Cornell. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, Dr. Mary, Dr. Tina, Coach Yoshi, and Preston. KBBU team in the house. All right. Make sure that you are setting your notifications so you know when we go live at kb.michellegreen. Make sure you're checking out our YouTube channel on the CTR Media Network. Hello. That's right, Dr. Tina's Network. That's where we are on TV and our podcast. Make sure that you're checking everything out and you're connected and collaborating with us because I'm telling y'all, we're going all the way to the top. Until next week, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Thank you for watching. See you later. Alligator in a while.